Welcome everyone to Max Meteorology. I'm your host today, Desi Max, as per usual. Today we are joined by a few others, as again per usual. I'm just trying to lower down the volume of the music so you guys can hear them. They're gonna go ahead and introduce themselves now. Dom and Bailey, why don't you guys say hello?
Hello, hello. I am Bailey T. I joined yesterday, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dom. You guys probably know me as the co-owner.
Yeah. So we got a lot going on today. There's been a lot of changing with the SPC today. We've seen a big fluctuation in storms. However, there is one thing I really wanna hold on. Just posting our thing on Twitter. We have a lot going on. I want to show you guys a bunch of tweets and stuff. However, first, there's one specific thing I want to show you guys.
Cool.
Hold on. Sorry, this is taking a minute. I'm just gonna show you guys a little, picture. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll. There's a lot of junk in here that I'm trying to get past. Okay. So I'm now going to change the output to X. There's a thing I would like to show. Hold on. This is being dumb. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Alright. So if I go ahead and change now, it should work. Wonderful. So as you can see, we are looking at a severe thunderstorm watch for a lot of the northeastern United States. This watch has about 2 million people in it, which is a lot, to say the least. If we go ahead and look, this includes parts of New Hampshire, parts of Maine, part of and yes, that's it. I believe. So when we see this, we have to play the song that I just made. Maybe. Hold on. Sorry. And I didn't mean to I'm not trying to copy Ryan Hall, but I thought this was a great idea to have songs for everything. So if I can find it, there we go. So I'm gonna play you guys a little song. Here we go.
Grab your boots, stay alert, keep an eye on the sky. Hail and wind could be rolling by. From the plains to the ridge, better play it smart, 'cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart. Grab your boots, stay alert, keep an eye on the sky. Hail and the wind could be rolling by. From the plains to the ridge, better play it smart, 'cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that. I had AI make that, so I think it turned out pretty good. I just made it a few minutes ago, and I've got a bunch of others that I don't think we will get to use today. But you never know. So let's go ahead and get right to the weather. So as we just said, we have a large severe thunderstorm watch. I believe this entire area is under a severe thunderstorm watch. And if you are not, you should be paying attention. This entire area, I would say something like this is a legitimate line. If you are in this area, maybe cut it a little closer, then you should be paying attention to the weather today. So if we go ahead and look at this, we have observed 75-mile-per-hour winds right next to Washington, D.C. You can also see it by this. We are looking at 61 mile per hour, 70.5 mile per hour right there, 76.1, 72.7. And this is according to 86.1. That's gonna be a new record for this storm. So this is considerable. I would say if you are under any considerable outlooks today, I would go ahead and treat it like a tornado warning. Go ahead and go into your safe spot, whether that be a basement or an interior room. And then we are looking at this storm right here. It's got about 50 mile per hour winds, at its peak. So if you, Jarrettsville, you probably think that you're getting a lot right now. This is 30 mile per hour. You have 50 mile per hour coming right for you, like literally any second. That's a new scan. That's why I just updated. It's coming. We do have some rotation over here by Rosever, Millersville, Grandview Heights, Eden, Neffsville, West Lampeter. You can see this green right here. Green next to red tends to mean rotation, so it is starting to develop. It's not clear yet. That's why we don't have any tornado warning. However, I would not be surprised if they do add a tornado tag to the severe thunderstorm warning. A tornado possible, because I do think with how this looks, this could start be rotating. Because what green shows is green is stuff going towards the radar, red is stuff going away from the radar. So that's why when meteorologists see green next to red, they think, oh, it could start spinning up because it is rotating. If we go ahead and move further up, we can go ahead and see up here, we do have some more heavy winds of about 55, 58, just under 70 mile per hour winds from radar. And then if we go up over here, we have 70 mile per hour winds, so this should be a considerable risk, am I right? It is not. However, it is a very long one. I think I would create a new warning that would be like right here, and I would make it considerable. Maybe actually a bit smaller, maybe more like this. That's still too big. Something like this, I think I would issue. Oh, I forgot to start back up the music. Hold on. Silly mistake on my part. Wonderful. Don't know why the stream's so low quality. I'll try to fix that. Okay, so it's my video quality. If you are experiencing this quality and really low, you just gotta increase your video quality. Anyway, back to the weather. La Guadalupe, Lambton, Stratford, Hampstead, Wanton, St. Mart's Canadians, St. Julian, Blacklight. I know I butchered half of those names. However, if I would be looking out. There are some very, very, very strong winds coming towards you. 70 mile per hour. 70 looks like to be the most. Radar indicated. 72, 75. That's gonna be the biggest so far. Yeah, we haven't heard anything from any of my assistants today, which is a bit of surprising yet. However, so this does look like possible rotation here. This is by Danville and Vanceville, South Boston, Hefton, Scottsburg. There's a bit of rotation coming. It's not moving very fast. The front of the storm is, however, if we look over here, a lot of these severe thunderstorm warnings are almost all wind related, and that is what today's main risk is going to be. I forgot to change the National Weather Service slider. Let's go ahead and do what do we want to do? Let's go ahead and do Virginia. Yeah, let's do Virginia. Yeah, Virginia seems like the best thing to do. Sorry, I forgot about the music. Virginia. Wonderful. So this is what we're looking at. Let's go ahead and move up further. If we look at this, we have some 80, 70 mile per hour storms. Let's go ahead and scroll down. If we click Canada, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Canada, just east of Montreal. We do have some rotation looking to form. Right here, looks like it could possibly be rotating. We have a lot of radar stuff right here. This stuff right here, this entire part of the system, not only does it have high winds, but to add on to it, it's rotating. Not greatly, but it is definitely rotating. So if we go ahead and look at this, about 50 mile per hour winds. Like I said, we're not going to see a lot of tornado warnings. Wind and hail are the biggest threats, mostly wind. However, we will see the tornado risk spike towards tonight. So that's always a concern. Let's go ahead and pull up the SPC. The Prediction Center. Because they have changed this since I last looked. Alright, so this is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. We have an enhanced risk along the east coast, stretching from Virginia all the way up into, all the way up. Why is it doing that? Okay, all the way up into parts of Connecticut. So this is a very large risk. If we go ahead and click tornado, we have a 2% risk of a tornado throughout most of the northeastern side of the U.S. Wind, we have a 30% chance of damaging wind throughout the entire enhanced risk area. Then a 15% chance on the west coast. And then hail, we're likely going to see much more hail, not the west coast, through the central U.S. We're likely going to see a lot more hail in the central U.S. Than we are going to see on the eastern. However, it is still very likely. So again, we just have a 2% risk of a tornado. So we likely won't see any tornadoes for a minute, if at all. So we're going to go ahead and move back onto radar. Scope. If we go ahead and look right here, you can see we have some mildly damaging winds of about 58. These winds are all very strong, highway speeds essentially. So should definitely be taking these very seriously. We do have about 60 mile per hour winds right here. The 70 reported on the radar. Let's go ahead and see if there's another radar close by. If I were the National Weather Service, I would be issuing a severe thunderstorm warning, if not, maybe even a considerable one. Right about here. We did get a new severe thunderstorm warning, I believe. But right here, I think, yep. North Carolina, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning with parts of North Carolina, including Harmony, Love Valley, Taylorsville. That's it. We are looking at 50-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, so stay weather aware. Apologies, gotta stop the ad. Da 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 da. Let's go ahead and hear from Bailey. We haven't heard from you all stream. Neither have we heard from you, Dom. So we'll go check back with both of you here shortly.
Bailey. Hi. I know you haven't heard from me for a bit. Sorry about that. But speaking of, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. It's continued. Actually, my bad. For most of it's Virginia and Maryland, and the District of Columbia, aka DC. Basically, emergency management reported a history of downed trees with the line of storms. So, if you are in Arlington, Alexandria, Columbia, Dale City, Rockville, Bethesda, Gaithersburg, Reston, Bowie, Annandale, Clinton, Olney, Springfield, College Park, Fort Washington, Greenville, Fairfax, Langley Park, Beltsville, and Fort Hunt, seek shelter now. This is a dangerous situation. Continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with storms, so seek shelter and be careful because flash flooding could actually happen. It's actually a considerable damage threat. So that's really it from me.
My mic. Thank you, meteorologist Bailey T. Let's go ahead and go to you, Dom.
Okay, checking over in the area that Bailey was just talking about. But I really don't know what to say because my radar was acting up. Then I just got it fixed.
That's totally okay. We can come back to you in a bit. So as they were saying, we are looking deeply into this very populated area, Washington D.C. This is has a big threat about to go right through the White House. So velocity is showing very, very high winds, even as high as 70 mile per hour. So I still do not understand why this risk doesn't. Okay, so it does finally have a considerable tag on it. Meaning that I'd like to say if you get considerable risk, you should be seeking shelter. As you can see by all of these alerts, these are damage reports. So we are seeing a lot of rain and branches, and so 3-inch limbs. That's pretty bad. Reminder, guys, if you guys are going to do that, say your name. Bailey, go ahead.
No. It was me.
I'm sorry, Dom, go ahead.
Yeah. We have a new SVR that just came in 2 minutes ago with quarter-sized hail. It's gonna be in Balloonville, East Bend, and Yanktonville. I guess that's how you say it. It's gonna be in Virginia. Oh my God, Virginia. Issued by the Blackburg National Weather Service. with 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail.
Meteorologist Bailey, or not Bailey, sorry, meteorologist Dom. Yeah, but like he was talking about, the Virginia area is seeing a lot. Look at this. We have 80-mile-per-hour winds. 80-mile-per-hour. This, almost, I guess, 0.6 miles away. However, this is extremely dangerous. This should be receiving a destructive tag here soon. It's not even considerable. So, this is a very damaging, violent storm. That is a good thing you're on here if you live in this area, because we're covering it first. So, Trevelyan's, Luzia, and Ellisburg and Mineral. If you know any of these towns' names, you are either past it, or you are about to get very, 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 very fast winds. There is a severe thunderstorm warning on this. However, it is not destructive, or not destructive. It should be considerable, at least. They did add the back end to this, which is great, because they should. So, let me know if you guys have any ideas for fun stuff we could do on the stream, because we're trying to make this good. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Gamebridge, GA. Okay, so it's right on the border. Yes, right here. If we go right here, you can see we do have also some rotation. This is a hail warning, I believe, up to 50 miles per hour. So they are tracking this storm. I'm not sure why they would issue it. It doesn't look like damaging winds. It says up to 50 mile per hour winds, which I agree with. However, if we look, okay, so we do have hail. You can see 57. Anything over 55 is normally hail. Meteorologist Bailey T.
Hi there, sorry about that. So I was looking over in New York, NWS Albany issued 4 minutes ago. It expires in about 9 minutes, but better to say. Severe thunderstorm warning is continued, but there is a lot of basically a severe thunderstorm located over Bennington, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. About 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations impacted is going to be Bennington, Hoosick Falls, Arlington, Shaftesbury, Pownell, Hoosick, North Bennington, Woodford, Old Bennington, Glastonbury, White Creek Station, Hoosick Junction, Paper Mill Village, Sudom, Chiselville, Petersburg Junction, East Hoosick, South Shaftesbury, East Arlington, and Hidden Valley. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building for protection. Max hail size is going to be about 1 inch. Max wind gust is about 60 miles per hour. Max, if you want to take it from here. I can't hear him right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Apologies, guys. I forgot to unmute my mic. Thank you, Bailey. He was catching me. I was also trying to troubleshoot stuff because I was adding something new onto the OBS, because that's what I stream. So now it's much more high quality. If we go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead and run through all of our active severe thunderstorm warnings. We do have a new one issued in, so if we go ahead and look, search, add location. I'm gonna go ahead and do Columbia. MD. Yes. Okay. Add location. We go ahead and go right here. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is right next to a radar, so this is pretty accurate. As you can see, there's a lot of their main concern is wind. As I agree with that. You can see we are looking at 78 mile per hour winds. That is not just any severe thunderstorm warning. Should be a severe, or this should be a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, if not destructive. Okay, so it is considerable. This population is about 1 million people. 1 million people live in this little stretch. Oh, it's up here. Never mind. Up here in this little stretch, the estimated population is 2 million. We're looking at winds of about 106 mile per hour. 120 mile per hour. You gotta get to shelter. This is something that you should not be playing around with. This is 120 mile per hour. That is EF1 force winds. We're gonna go ahead and hear from meteorologist Bailey T.
Hi, as soon as I just unmuted my mic here, we just had a new severe thunderstorm warning come in, or a continued one from the State College of Pennsylvania. Basically 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Basically, locations impacted: Lancaster, Ephrata, what it is, Millersville, Willow Street, New Holland, Akron, Riola, Paradise, Denver, Reams, and Rossville. This also includes the Pennsylvania Turnpike from miles markers 281 to 295. Also includes the following highway: Route 30 from Lancaster to Chester County line, Route 222 from the Maryland border to the Berks County line, Route 322 from Ephrata to...
Thank you, meteorologist Bailey T. I actually knew I actually know the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I take that every year on vacation. And this entire thing that he just called out is rotating. So good call on that. I'm surprised I didn't see that. We're gonna, as you can see, we have the rotation, and then we are looking at high winds. Do we have a tornado possible tag on this storm? We have a considerable, which I guess is technically the same thing. There should be a tornado possible tag on this because this entire thing is rotating, especially right here. I'm looking at the spots that are rotating is right up here, right here, right here, right here. As you can see, there's a lot of spots that are rotating right here. So I really would like a tornado possible tag on that, but we don't doubt our friends at the National Weather Service. Not friends. I actually don't know any of them. I wish I did. Yeah, so it's kind of scary. I mean, I know the California Turnpike, so the fact that hearing that name is kind of familiar. Yeah, so sorry about that. Meteorologist Dom.
Yes, hi. We did have a new severe thunderstorm warning that just came in 2 minutes ago from the Wakefield National Weather Service in Virginia. Just going to be 60 mile per hour winds and penny-sized hail. It's going to be near Buffalo Springs around 4:30. This is not a considerable.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Thank you, meteorologist Dom. So again, checking back in. So I'm gonna take a quick intermission. Not me, but my two other. Sorry about that. My two other staff. So, we've just got people in training, you know, it's totally okay. We all make mistakes. I've made probably a million mistakes. I'm just trying to keep stuff short and sweet. Anyway, oh, I'm not watching the stream anymore. Oopsies. I like to have the stream open in another tab so I can check. Let's see, sorry for the echo there for a second. For some reason, okay, so just a quick reminder, if your stream is low quality, it's not on my end, it's on YouTube and yours. The way you can fix it is just click settings, quality, and then change that to the highest option. I believe that's 720p 60. That makes it so much higher quality, in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and investigate the storm right here. We're having an issue. Sorry about the little circle. It's dumb. It's kinda. I was gonna have a webcam, but then I was too lazy to set it up. And I was also kind of in a rush to cover the severe weather. So we do have a confirmed severe thunderstorm warning in the area of Maryland, Virginia. Okay, so that has expired. We have a lot of expired stuff on my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and have to restart radar scope quickly. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we have a lot of storms. All of which are concerns. If you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, you should be paying close attention. Again, if we go back up here, let's go ahead and check back on our 100-mile-per-hour storm. We're hoping that was a radar issue. However, we can never confirm. Okay, so we have 88-mile-per-hour storm winds heading right for Watchdung. If you know get your people to safety. We're gonna go ahead and hear from meteorologist Bailey T.
Hi there again. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning about 2 minutes ago. Basically, severe thunderstorm warning for central Baltimore City and Arundel County, southeastern Howard County, southeastern Baltimore County, northeastern Prince George's County, and Maryland. Damage is considerable. If you are in any of those places, get to your safe spot. The max wind gust is 70 miles per hour. That is all that you're going to hear from me about this storm.
Thank you, meteorologist Bailey T. If we go ahead and go to the location he was saying, yes, you can very clearly see the sheer level of intensity on the storm. You can see the 70 mile per hour here, right here. It's at the edge of the warning, in fact, so I would not be surprised if they do, here shortly, any second now, extend the warning further out like that, into the little river here, which then would go through. There's already a warning here. Okay, so that they did just do that. My radar was taking a minute to update. If we go ahead and look, 70, 75, exactly what he said. If you are experiencing that level of winds, or if you are in this zone, you should definitely be seeking shelter. This is, I want to say life-threatening, but it's definitely very dangerous. This is right along the line that we were tracking that was shooting 120. It does look to be like that was a radar issue. We're gonna hope, but we can't treat it like that. We always have to treat it like it's real. It's like a drill, you know, you do a million, just to perfect it, so you're safe. But looking at a lot of velocity, let's go ahead and look at reflectivity. You can see the front, a lot of this has maybe parts of hail. That's not, again, like I said earlier, hail is not the main concern of today. Today's main concern is going to be wind. Let's go ahead and check in on some other areas. So Little Rock, Kansas, I believe, is where Little Rock's located. No, not at all. Little Rock is located in Arkansas. I should have known that. So we do have some hail here. yeah, 60s hail. If we go ahead and look at velocity, we are seeing a little bit, not very windy, just a bit hail. And we're gonna go ahead and hear from meteorologist Dom.
Never mind. It was something.
Never mind. Meteorologist, Bailey. We're gonna go ahead and hear from meteorologist Bailey instead. Little cover up.
Yeah, a little cover up for that. This might seem irrelevant and all that, but I do want to say that I will be departing. I know we just started, but I do unfortunately have to depart as this is mandatory. Once again, if you have received any NWS alerts via your mobile phone, take cover, seek shelter. That is all from me. Have a good stream. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, meteorologist Bailey T. He's gonna be signing off for the rest of today. Everyone say thank you, Bailey. So we according to this, for those of you just tuning in, we do have a large severe thunderstorm watch across almost all of the northeast coast. About it's a bit far. I think about this is what we're looking at for the severe weather. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I know that we did this earlier, but I just love it so much. We're gonna go ahead and play the amazing song.
Grab your boots, stay alert, keep an eye on the sky. Hail and wind could be rolling by. From the plains to the ridge, better play it smart. 'Cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart. Grab your boots, stay alert, keep an eye on the sky. Hail and wind could be rolling by. From the plains to the ridge, better play it smart. 'Cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart. Grab your boots, stay alert, keep an eye on the sky. Hail and wind could be rolling by. From the plains to the ridge, better play it smart. 'Cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart. 'Cause Max is watching storms and he's got heart.
My gosh, I love that. Welcome back, Max Meteorology, if you're just tuning in, because we do have a new viewer. We've got a large severe thunderstorm outbreak across the east coast of the U.S., stretching from north part of the U.S. and even parts of Canada, all the way down into Virginia. And we may very, very, very soon be seeing it start heading into South Carolina. So we do have some damage reports from here. We have branches down, multiple flooding. We have reported flooding. A vehicle stranded. So this is major flooding. I know we don't normally cover flooding, but here in if we go ahead here in Yadikville, in Boonville, and East Bend, be careful if you are driving, because we have reported flooding. We also have some hail. This severe thunderstorm's got everything. It's kind of rotating too. Let's go ahead and look up to the let's go back up to Washington D.C. This is definitely the most dangerous one we have right now. Confirmed everything. If you are in this, you seek shelter. Like now. That we There's no question about it. It's 100%. Yeah. This is a very large area, and we don't normally see a lot of stuff over here. This normally area is pretty calm. I wouldn't say it's always calm, but I would say it is normally pretty calm. I'm sorry, I entirely forgot about you, Bailey. Go ahead.
Bailey.
Sorry, Dom. I keep getting that mixed up. You two are just so similar.
Yeah, I was gonna say though that when I made the request. Oh, actually, never mind. There isn't. Oh, never mind. It's a continued.
Yeah, though we've been getting a lot of continuations, haven't we? Not sure how great that is. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really understand why they say continued, because I feel like everyone should just assume that if it's there, it should be continued. Let's go ahead and take a look. We do have. Hold on. You're muted. Go ahead. Meteorologist Dom.
Yeah, I found the one that I was trying to talk to you about when I found your request. There was a severe thunderstorm warning in Mount Holly National Weather Service that just issued over Rock Springs, moving east at 50 miles per hour. It's going to be minor damage to vehicles. This is going to be considerable damage. Supposedly for large hail, it says, but the max hail size is just 1 inch. Yeah, take this as a tornado warning, as this is considerable.
Thank you, meteorologist Dom. Very glad that we've got help, because I'm missing a lot of stuff, and when we have Dom here, he's always looking. Go ahead and look on that. Yeah, this entire area around Washington, D.C., very heavily populated, a few million people. It's very, very, very bad right now. If you're here, make sure you're paying a lookout. Anywhere within, I'd say, 100 miles, you're definitely receiving a severe thunderstorm warning today. Or, for example, if you live right here, you are under 3. So, this is nope, I did that wrong. If you're right here, you are under 3. So, large area. We can see, look how many reports there are. If I zoom out, each of these little symbols are reports. So there's a lot of damage reports. We have, large limbs being broken down. Which is never a great thing. Oh, we do have a new release from the Storm Prediction Center. The SPC has issued. Hold on, it's loading. The SPC has issued. Why is this being done? The SPC has issued a mesoscale discussion over the 2 watches that we have. So with that, I guess we gotta play the mesoscale discussion song. Let's go ahead and have a listen to the mesoscale discussion song. Bailey, Dom, if you want to listen, turn on your mic.
Could be hail, could be spin, could be rain real hard. It's that in-between moment when you gotta stay on guard. Saddle up safe, don't be caught off track. When Max says me, so you better watch your back.
Don't know why it cut off there, but awesome song, am I right? I'm so glad I made all these. Yeah, no, I made a bunch of them. Fun fact, I actually hate country, but they're all country because I think they sound the best. Yeah, I absolutely hate country. It's the worst music genre. It's worse than Christian rock. Yeah, so I'm really hoping we can see a tornado warning here soon. I'm saying I hope we see a tornado warning here soon. I think it's been really relaxed, unfortunately. Oh, we've got another mesoscale discussion. Between up here, right where the other slight risk is, I think, hold on, let me open up my map.
Max, by the way, we did just have a new SBR come in, by Steeling, Virginia. God, there's a lot of counties. Let's just say, 6 miles northwest of Fredericksburg to Spotsylvania to Mineral, moving at 50 miles per hour. Damaging winds, supposedly.
Since you didn't, meteorologist, Dom.
Am I going to say it? Okay. We did have a new SVR come in 2 minutes ago. Expires in 45 minutes. This is going to be radar indicated with the max hail size of 0.75. It's going to be 60 miles per hour heading 6 miles northwest of Fredericksburg to Spotsylvania to Mineral, moving to east at 50 miles per hour. It's going to be 60 miles per hour wind gust. Like I said, this is going to be radar indicated. This is not going to be considerable. It's going to be issued by the Baltimore/Washington National Weather Service.
Meteorologist Dom. We are going we also National Weather or the Storm Prediction Center is having a heyday right now. We got another mesoscale discussion for the slight risk today in the central U.S. It includes Montana and North Dakota right through the center. I guess we gotta take a listen, don't we, again?
Could be hail, could be spin, could be rain real hard. It's that in-between moment when you gotta stay on guard. Saddle up safe, don't be caught off track. When Max says me, so you better watch your back.
Gosh, I love that song. Meteorologist Dom, what do you have to say?
I know this is nothing we should nothing important to our weather, but this is a special weather statement that just came in. I know it's nothing we ever talk about, but this is going to be a possible strong thunderstorms issued by the Jacksonville, Kentucky National Weather Service. This is going to be Doppler radar radar indicated tracking long thunderstorms along the line from Ho to DeLong to Bernard, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. It's going to have wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. It's gonna be. Sorry about the background.
Thank you, meteorologist Dom. Thank you, meteorologist Dom. Again, if we look over here, we just have a row of just warnings and reports. It's kind of like an art. It's an abstract piece of art. If we go back over to our Washington D.C. storm, they have let the risk expire. So I agree with that. The majority of it looks like it is gone. However, we do have the new part coming in, so 60 mile per hour. Again, this is moving into I forget what river this is called. I knew what it was. And it's gonna be heading into Easton, St. Michael's. Don't know how to pronounce the other one. And this is on I believe, if I am correct, it's Maryland. So Maryland is right here. So we're gonna be seeing a on the west side of Maryland, on the little island, you are going to be seeing a few storms. It might be raining, but if it's raining, it's nothing compared to what you're about to see. Let's go ahead and use reflectivity. Let's go ahead and check up where the mesoscale discussion is. We are seeing, oh wow, there's already been a huge update since the mesoscale, since we're here. We have this Earth storm in Canada with large hail. And then these blips are starting to form up. Now, I really wish I could play Ryan Hall's blip song, but that's copyrighted. So I can't, unfortunately. But we got blips starting to pop up. Possible cell. These might be supercells. These could turn into some damaging winds and hail. That's what the risk was on the page. So, please, guys, we really, really, really need the stream to grow. We're trying to grow our team, but it's really hard for us because we are just not getting any views. It really sucks. We've been live for, I believe, over an hour now, which is wonderful. Yeah, over an hour. So we thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to do this and supporting us. We are now seeing a flood watch flood warning in Arkansas, right where the just southwest of Little Rock. We do have some hail and a lot of rain, tons and tons and tons of rain. So it is a very, 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 I don't want to say quiet day. It's a very, very wet day. That's a good one. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning in North Carolina. I was saying it would start to pop up, and I was correct. Clearly. It's a very radar dead zone. Oh, never mind. There's a radar right there. I believe it is right here. Yes, it is. Right over Louisville. You're probably getting a lot of hail right now. You are receiving relatively high hail. And Winston-Salem is a relatively populated area. This entire warning has about 500,000 people in it. So this is a pretty big warning. Winston-Salem, you're about to get some hail if this storm pattern continues. And Bentina is also possibly getting some hail. Wow. So that is the new severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go ahead. ahead and check. Sorry, I'm trying to stay up to Twitter. Okay, so Virginia has gotten a new severe thunderstorm warning. More specifically in Crewey. Let's go ahead and go to it. Right here, yeah, so you can see that we have Victoria, Lunenburg, Ken Bridge, Crewey, Nodaway, Burkeville, Hamden, Sydney, all under a severe thunderstorm warning. Never mind, Hampton City, you are no longer under a severe thunderstorm warning. That expired. We have 43 active warnings, almost all of which are severe thunderstorm warnings. If you are under a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, you should be getting shelter. We do have some more severe thunderstorms in Arkansas. We are seeing a lot of stuff in Arkansas right now. If we go ahead and look into this, we have a little bit of hail and I believe some damaging winds. Yes, so we have a couplet right there. That's a couplet. Yes, that is indeed a couplet. Yeah, we have a couplet right there. So we have the red is the stuff going away from the radar. Green is the stuff going towards the radar. So when we start to see green next to red, we think, oh, it's probably rotating because we have, think of it like a highway. Let me draw an excellent representation. I am nowhere near an artist. However, you can see we have the highways. We've got the traffic going this way. Actually, I did it wrong. Hold on. Let me restart that drawing. We got the traffic going, or let me draw this. So we got the median. There is no median, actually. I'm just going to have it this way. So this side is going this way. And this side is going this way. This side's going this way. So let's imagine that a car on this lane accidentally made a turn and then crashed into this one. They would start to swirl around. Now imagine that this is swirling around. Right here. So you got the traffic going this way. Then you got the traffic going this way. Now, all we're waiting for is the crash. That's kind of dark, but essentially that's what we're doing. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. Down here. This is kind of a radar dead zone. I don't think we can find any quality radar. Unfortunate. We do have a bit of hail. A lot of hail, actually. We're seeing probably an inch or two in diameter. Up to 60 mile per hour winds. Half dollar sized. You want to know the entire population of this, though? It's estimated to be 16. So we got large population, if you would like to say. The town doesn't even pop up. Right on the border between Mexico and Texas. Dom, we haven't heard from you in a while. What you up to?
Trying to fix my radar.
Yep, radars can bug a lot. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look into, keep looking at Washington, D.C., because the reason I'm so invested in this is such a heavily populated area that is crazy that we are seeing this. 50 mile per hour winds. 60 mile per hour winds. This is basically 78 mile per hour winds. That's almost 80. That, if it gets to 80, that is considered a life-threatening situation. This is nothing to be playing around with. If you are under this warning here, which is, it's considerable, get in your safe spot. damaging is when you should be like seriously getting your safe spot every time. However, in this case, you should be getting your safe spot right now, like no questions. 1 second. Apologies, everyone. So we're still looking for stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get a little bit off topic of weather. We do have a fire risk for tomorrow, a large fire risk. For like around here, if you live anywhere in the states that I have circled, make sure you go check on the National Weather Service to get the precise outlook. It's gonna be very dry, hot, and very easy for wildfires to spark. I believe all of the California wildfires are out. Oh, I made this way too big. I apologize. It's about this. This is a much better example, and then we have a little bit in California. I believe all of the wildfires are out in this area. However, with it all it takes is one person. One person, and everything will drop. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the stream for today. From Max Meteorology, anyone who watched, whether you are one of us, we really appreciate it. It doesn't. You don't understand how much it makes my day and the rest of our team's day. We actually have people watching. We were planning to make the stream go to 5 o'clock, which it is now. So we are going to go ahead and end the stream. We really appreciate all of you who came. From me, I'm Desi. Hello, thank you for coming.
I'm Dom. Thank you for coming.
And this is Max Meteorology. Goodbye.
Have a good day.